Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dork side. This is the Icon Tarmac Jacket. This is the Icon Tarmac Jacket, and I just want to give you a quick rundown of the features and give you an extremely close-up view of the jacket before I get out on the bike and ride it in some real-world conditions so you can see what it feels like and hear my thoughts while I'm riding the bike. I'm going to start at the top. So you see it's got this pretty cool neoprene collar. It's very comfortable. And then there's this shock cord for tightening your neck size so that you can get it real tight up against your neck so that you don't get rainwater down in there. I have to keep it all the way out because I have an enormous freaking buffalo neck, but some of you may not. This badging, there's this badging and there's just a little bit of badging on the sleeves, and that is it for this jacket. Right there you see the Icon Motorsports. So it's real minimalist, which is cool if you're like into the stealth mode thing, which I kind of am. Here's the ballistic nylon shoulder, and then the same thing here at the elbow. As you can see, vents, there's a lot of vents. It has a ton of vents, which I actually like a ton. So here's one, see how they're all waterproof sealed zippers, but here's one big shoulder vent, okay? There's chest vent here, which is also a pocket, but it vents to the inside. And my favorite vents on this jacket, by far, I don't know if you can see that, this setup is a little close up, but this goes under the armpit and zips all the way down. The armpit is here, right? So this is halfway down your rib cage and halfway down your arm, and that is gonna flow a ton of air. The material, if you can see from the close-up, is this four-way stretch, so it stretches a lot, which is super awesome. It makes the jacket very comfortable. You can throw a hoodie on underneath it. It's also got these reflective accents right here. Full D3O, the D3O back here, it's full D3O, D3O elbows, D3O shoulders. Adjustable elbow pockets, so inside you can move the elbow armor around. These are all YKK AquaGuard zippers, super high quality zippers that you know are gonna last. It's got this gusset here to keep rainwater from getting in. It's got the vents that I mentioned, and then on the back, there's this exhaust vent that goes all the way across the back of the jacket. You can see up in there, and that's going to give you a lot of ventilation if the front vents are open, so it has a place to escape, which is nice. Escaping is nice. That's the close-up of the jacket. Let's get out on the bike and ride it in some real-world conditions and see how I feel about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. So it is raining. It is, I don't know, 50 degrees out. The rain is coming down. I'm sure you can see it on the camera and on the windscreen there. And I am purposely out riding in these conditions because, one, I live in Oregon, and if I don't ride in these conditions, I'm gonna ride not as often, not even close to as often. And two, because I'm wearing the Icon Tarmac Level 3 waterproof jacket, and I wanna see if it's actually waterproof. It's one thing to look at a video where they have it on a model in a store turning around in a circle, or a model in front of a green screen turning in a circle and smiling and telling you how waterproof it is. It's another to watch a guy ride while wearing it in the pouring rain and listen to what he has to say about it. Let's just see, shall we? Let's just see. This jacket, if you're not familiar with it, is a textile jacket. It's not leather. Probably my favorite thing about this jacket is that if you don't know it's a motorcycle jacket, you probably can't tell. It is a casual looking jacket. This is the gray one. They also make a black, and it's super low profile, not bulky like my Tourmaster jacket, for instance. This is, in fact, I wore this out to dinner last night because I wanted to see how it would work. It was raining, so I thought I gotta throw a jacket on. I might as well throw on my new jacket. I wanted to see how it would work as a casual keep you dry jacket, and it wasn't too bad. It's pretty comfortable. One of the reasons why it's so comfortable is because it's made of this four-way stretch material everywhere except the shoulders and the elbows. You're giving up a little slide protection with this jacket over a full textile 1200 1600 denier jacket. It's just reinforced ballistic nylon at the shoulders and elbows, and if I had to say one thing that concerns me about it, that would be it. I don't love it. I don't love how little protection you get in a slide. So it is a stealth, low-profile jacket. If you wore this into a store, people wouldn't know that you came on a motorcycle unless you were carrying a helmet around. And I like that. I like that a lot. It's very comfortable, like I said, because of the stretch. And kudos to Icon, because unlike a lot of companies, Icon makes jackets and pants for guys that are my size. The sizing is funky. It's not like your t-shirt sizing. They run small, so I wear a 2X t-shirt, but I'm currently wearing a 4X jacket. I don't wear a 4X in anything, but for Icon I do. But the point is they have that size. They cater to the fatties like myself, which is awesome, and I commend them for that, because so few companies have jackets. I can't walk into Cycle Gear and buy a jacket that fits me most of the time because I have one of those bellies you might have heard about. So far, like I said, level 3 waterproof jacket. I don't feel wet. I'm definitely cold. I'm not freezing cold. It's like I can feel a little bit of the wind cutting through the jacket because it's breathable, but I'm not like freezing, and I'm definitely not like soaked cold, which is good. If I were wearing a hoodie under this, I would be perfectly comfortable. And the cool thing about the stretch material is there is room for me to wear a hoodie under this. Not many of my jackets can I say that about. They don't stretch. That my Tourmaster jacket does not stretch, and there's my AGV Sport. This is a pretty kick-ass, awesome material. That's pretty slick and sweet. It's got a cool nylon liner. It's very comfortable. The build quality is superior. It's got a shit ton of vents, and I can't show you because I'm riding and I don't need them right now, but there's an armpit vent that goes like from my elbow all the way to the bottom of my ribs. So on a hot day, that vent along with the cool exhaust vent on the back, and I bet you I'm in good shape on this in this jacket. I really like that. I wouldn't want to wear it in the dead of winter, but I would attempt to wear this in the summer. In fact, spoiler alert, I think this is going to become my casual I'm just heading downtown jacket for sure. There is D3O armor, elbows, shoulders, and back. That is kick-ass armor, like the best you can buy. So I feel really good about the impact protection in this jacket. It's better than anything else I have, but the slide protection is less. I really would prefer to have that reinforced nylon all over, but you'd lose the stretchiness, you'd lose the comfort of the jacket. So this, in my mind, is an around town jacket. Icon's whole thing is about owning the streets, right? Not owning the highway. So this, I wouldn't wear this if I was going on a 3-hour freeway ride. But around town, down to the store, if you're a commuter, I would wear this jacket every day, for sure. It is awesome for that. I totally dig it. And in the city, statistically, the real danger is the other cars on the road hitting you and you flying off your bike. And in that instance, you're better protected in this jacket with the D3O armor and all the awesome impact protection that this jacket has than you are in many other jackets that don't have that don't come with a back protector and stuff. In that instance, you're actually better off. And so with that in mind, this is definitely a jacket I will throw on when I'm riding around the city. I wouldn't want to go for a 70-mile-an-hour slide on the freeway in this jacket. I wouldn't want to pull a Hamimoto, but I would feel confident wearing this thing around the city. It's literally called Merge Avenue. That's Metga, not Merge. Lots of cool features. It's got really big pockets inside. It's got an ID pocket. It's got these 2 front vents. It's got the rear exhaust vent, like I mentioned. It's very comfortable jacket. Very comfortable. So far waterproofing. I've been out riding for about 20 minutes now. Again, I'm not wet. I'm definitely dry. Overall, I'm impressed. I am impressed with the waterproofing on this jacket. It's so thin and light, I don't feel like it has any right to protect me from the elements as well as it does. And yet here we are, staying dry. This road would be really fun if it was not so wet. A little bit of wind picking up too, and I still feel good. This jacket is doing its job for sure. As far as real world riding conditions, really this is extreme, the worst case scenario. I would highly recommend it. It's a hell of a jacket, and honestly, as jackets go, it's not too expensive. 250 bucks I think retail for this jacket. You might be able to find the sale if you look. It comes in 2 colors. It comes in this gray that you can see, and there's a black, stealth black, which would look even more casual as a jacket, I'm guessing. It's the first jacket I've owned that the cuffs are small enough to go into my gauntleted gloves. Usually I have to go the other way around. And it has the little thumb hooks to help you hold the jacket down in the arms when you're in the riding position. It's actually slightly long for me. I think there's 2 reasons for that. 1, I have short arms, and 2, this is it's a sport cut jacket, and this bike obviously has got me in an upright riding position where I'm not leaning forward like I would be on a sport bike, so I don't need as much length in the arms, but it's not uncomfortable. And I can just, there's Velcro closures on the cuffs, I can just tighten it down to where I'm comfortable, and I feel good. So if you got any questions about the jacket, please leave them in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you've worn Icon products before, I'd love to hear your opinions on them. I think they make cool looking stuff. And again, I appreciate that they make stuff that fits people my size. Overall, fantastic jacket for around town. That's what I would recommend it for. A good casual, throw it on, forget you're wearing it type jacket. If I were going on a long highway ride or a multi-day tour, this is not the jacket I would wear, but I would guess most people wouldn't either. That's not what it's designed for. This is your commuter, street rider type jacket that is super comfortable and also very functional and protective, and on those scores it does exceptionally well. If you're commuting and riding around town in it, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I love it. Fantastic. And it's cool looking, and the badging is minimal. I talked about how you fly under the radar. how it's stealth mode. There's an Icon logo on the chest. It says Icon Motorsports on the sleeves. You can see the end of it there. And that's it. So it's pretty low profile. That's what you're into. And I personally am, so this jacket super appeals to me. I'm not wet at all still. I'm gonna wear this jacket all summer pretty much. And at the end of the summer, or at least in a couple months, my plan is to do a long-term follow-up to this video. So again, initial impressions are fine. What does it look like after a few months of use? And so we're gonna do that too. Here in a few months we'll follow up so you can see. Thank you for watching this review. There's a link below if you want to check it out for yourself. And as always, don't forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!
Damn, it feels good to be a gangsta.